What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Rosey Wisdom, and I'm back with another one. And this video right here is about how Christ delivered me from a demon. Now, my question from me to you, have Christ ever delivered y'all from something? If so, drop it down in the comments and let's talk about it. But this right here is wow, because I remember in the beginning of my walk with Christ, he told me who I was, and he also informed me on how I had hundreds, with an S, demons in me, and how I was now down to the double digits, and letting me know how he's been fighting for me, and how many he have killed in me. So with that being said, now when we think about double digits, that can range anywhere from 10 to 99. That's just the spectrum when you say double digits. So moving forward, this particular experience right here was when I was living in Rockford, Illinois, and I was listening to a sermon by Juanita Bynum called No More Sheets. Ladies, I recommend this video for every woman to watch. No More Sheets. And it's very powerful, and I was delivered through this sermon right here. So as I'm listening to this sermon, out of nowhere, like I said, the sermon was powerful, so it's times where I was like, almost like a breakthrough or a breakout, because I was running around. Like, I had my headphones in, because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went at my OG house, at my mom's house, and I'm on the middle level of the house. I stayed in the basement, which was very big down there, but in this particular time, I was chilling in the front room, and it was very spacious. So I'm listening to my music, but I found myself like running around. Like, it was I can't express it, but it was very powerful what I was listening to, and it took me there, shall I say. That sermon took me there. I wasn't shouting and doing all that, but I was shouting and doing all that internally, and I was crying. I'm not going to give the sermon away. You literally have to go tune in for yourself and check it out. And while I'm running around and crying and watching this sermon and listening to this sermon, I started coughing. And I started throwing up. And I threw up film, so much film. And I didn't know that through that video, Christ was cleansing me from a demon, and that was a spiritual purging. If you don't know what spiritual purging is, you could go look it up. But I am a witness, and I can contest to how Christ took me through a spiritual purging through that sermon and delivered the demon from me. I say because I don't know particularly how many it was or whatever, but I know they came out, and I know I was vomiting it out. And I can honestly say, after that, I did feel different. I felt lighter, and it took something away from me. And I want to say lust. It was a lust demon, and I'm not finna I'm, as a woman, not finna sit up here and act like there wasn't a time I don't or have never lusted. Same way men lust, yeah, women lust too. So only if you're real with yourself is when you could be real with others. But this is a short video, but that is what happened to me. Jesus took me through a spiritual cleansing and a spiritual purging, and I vomited a demon, and it took a load off of me. And that sermon was an eye-opener. It was a reflection. Things you don't know about yourself might come out in that video and have you like, wow, okay. But that is it for today. Until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. And stay rocking with your girl. Bye.